Yeah, this was the first one. That was the second one.
Huh?
I'm curious to see what the turkey saw. The cheaper shell actually did better. It's not always about the money. So it's the opener, and we're doing fine. We're on time. Just showed up at David's farm. Problem with private land here is it's a lot like public land everywhere else. Everybody and their brother shows up, and usually we like to coordinate with everybody, but somehow miscommunication happened, and we've got another hunter on the property who's going to be, what, maybe 200 yards from us. So it's going to be a challenge.
Hopefully some more.
But it's the glory of hunting. We have another spot we can go to if this doesn't work, and then there's a public spot up above, so we'll see what happens. We're going to get started up here on the, see if we can't call one off the roost and get Connor's first bird, 2018.
Get it.
That's okay. He'll cross. He didn't cut me off or anything, so he didn't sound too excited. But we get down here, we'll close the distance by about, I'd say, half. We get right there, and then we'll just throw these up and see what we can do.
I think set up 4 turkey decoys.
I've never done that before. So it's just before 9 o'clock, and we've screwed up a couple times. And we're tired, so we just sat down to take a nap, and then got looking on Instagram and found out one of our buddies shot a bird this morning, and he actually hunts the property that's right next to this. So I don't know if our cover's blown, but we did hear a gobbler just gobble off in the distance. So we're gonna sit here for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, give it a little bit of time, call every now and again, every 10-15 minutes, see if we can't strike something up. But the birds cross a lot in this field, so we just set our decoys up. We're just going to sit for a little bit and see if anything comes of it. But if nothing, then we'll get up, try to go find another one. And
Hey, bird
go
in the woods.
Never mind. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yep. Do not move. Do not move. That's a big bird. That's a tom. Get your gun up. Just don't move. Just don't move. Yeah, I mean, he stayed in that wood line that whole time and finally makes an appearance. Obviously, like 100 yards out. There's no shot with that, but dude, that one decoy's moving like so much in the wind. I thought that would have drawn him.
Here's one that worked up though, because I don't know. You think he'd be gobbling when you were clucking at him.
You know, sometimes strutting decoys like that will scare him off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if we just had maybe just that Jake, it might have drawn him in too, but I don't know. That Jake's not moving at all. I don't know if it would have been.
You think he would have been a little more fired up still though?
I know.
I don't know.
At least got him to gobble a little bit.
Yeah.
Should have the audio from that. That should be fun. But, all right, let's go do it. I'm curious to see what the turkey saw, because we're right there on that horizon. I almost feel like that's what was hesitant for him. I don't know. I mean, we're definitely on that horizon. And we're right in line, like with these decoys. So that could have been it. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, it's tough to say. I don't know what draw I'm in.
Unlikely where he popped out at.
Oh well. All right.
The bags in there.
Yeah, let's go try to cut them off the other side. So we just pulled back up onto the farm, and as we're pulling up, we're saying, I don't know what we're gonna do. Who knows if we're even gonna see a bird? And then 4 toms walked right across the driveway, and then another tom way up shot across the other side of the driveway about 200-300 yards up. So they and I are split up. We're gonna go after the 4 toms. Connor's got the Tacticam and the reaping decoy that we got from Walmart. He's gonna go try to reap that one solo tom. I don't know if any of this is gonna work. It probably won't, but it'll be worth a shot. So we'll see. So we're down a little ways. We're just gonna try to cut these turkeys off. Just set these decoys up, sit here for 20 minutes, see if something comes by. I don't know. Hopefully we hear Connor shoot soon too. This is our last chance. We are back where we saw the first turkey this morning take off across the field. We're just gonna throw the decoy up, do a little bit of calling, hang tight, and hopefully these turkeys recircle and come back up here and see our decoys and offer us a shot. Who knows? So it's now 10 after 12. We are exhausted. Learned a lot today of where the turkeys are. The worst part is not being able to scout, but we kind of broke away, and now we are heading our separate ways. I'm gonna go put this camper up and take a nap, but I'm also gonna take a look at our food plots that we planted, or that we sprayed. I'm gonna set everything up to do some varmint hunting tonight, try to shoot some coyotes with our shotguns, and we're also going to try to locate a turkey tonight too. So basically everything's going to happen the second half of this as soon as I wake up from my nap, but I got to get the camper set up first, and then we'll go from there. So I'm about to take a nap. Before I take a nap, I'm spraying down the inside of my camper with some BioShield, and it takes care of mosquitoes and ticks and fleas and bed bugs, which I don't suspect this camper has bed bugs, and it smells like a nice citronella candle, so that's kind of pleasing. But this is my crib for the next couple days. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm working on about 2 hours of sleep. So we are at 7 o'clock at night, and we are about to pattern our guns. Of course, we are cheap, and we're using paper plates in the number 9, which represent a deer or a turkey head. Pretty good. We're not really all about doing this like to the book. We just need to make sure that we are, we're on about 30 or 40 or 50. It's more important that we're on at distances that we know than wasting ammunition. So we're just gonna pull these out, shoot these, and see how good we look. Like again, at 30, 40, 50. If we're really good at 50 or 60, I mean, we might even back up further, but our best bet's just to kind of make sure we're on. And we've got a few different things of ammunition. Federal sent over some, I don't even know what they are. We'll talk about them in a minute, but we'll pull them up and we'll shoot them and see what works best. So that's what I mean. We'll be out here 15 times. That should do it. Fuck it, we gotta come out, drop it off, whatever. Yeah, this was the first one. That was the second one.
Huh? Headed his way, then.
That's pretty impressive. It's the cheaper shell actually did better. It's not always about the money. It's not always about how expensive it is. Because this is 10. You get 10 in that box. That good shot. But I'm also shooting an 870 with a Remington choke. I'm not shooting anything fancy. You don't need to. Which one was that?
3.5.
I'm not as impressed with that as I thought.
That one's looking good.
I'm still really
This is the
impressed.
best
So
one.
we'll see when I shoot.
All right, so our conclusion is that we probably shouldn't be shooting more than 45, maybe 50 yards. I wasn't good at 55, and that was the Grand Slam and then the Third Degree, both by Federal, which are pretty decent shells. I mean, you look at the price tag and you think you're getting something, but shooting an 870 with the cheap choke, I don't know. We're good at 35. We should be able to get them into 35 tomorrow. But if they're out 40, 45, we should be good. It's just anything outside of that, it just didn't look pretty at all. I mean, we were hitting like 5, 6 BBs on a paper plate, so we'll see. It'll be difficult. It'll be kind of a time decision. But we're gonna either try to do some frogging now, or we're gonna try to call in some coyotes. But before we do that, we're gonna run around and try to roost a bird. So we'll see what happens.